Okay, now calculating pressure. Well, pressure is equal to force divided by area. In symbols, pressure equals F divided by A. Units, basically newtons divided by meters squared, which equal pascals, which can be just written PA. So for example, if you had well, let me see if I can do a little bit better than that. Let's say you had a 1 meter by 1 meter area, and let's say that a force of 1 Newton was evenly distributed over that whole area. And you wanted to know, well, how much pressure is that? Well, the pressure would be equal to the amount of force used divided by the area. And basically, if 1 Newton of force was exerted on, well, what would the area here be? Well, area here equals length times width, which is going to be 1 meter times 1 meter, which is going to equal 1 meter squared. And basically back to our pressure calculation, 1 Newton divided by the area, which is 1 meter squared, and then we get 1 Newton per meter squared, which equals 1 Pascal. So a Pascal is equivalent to 1 Newton of force distributed evenly over 1 meter squared. Let's take a look at another example here. On the left, I have an elephant foot pressing down on the ground, and on the right, I have a woman's heel, high heel point here, pressing down on the ground, and I want to compare these two pressures. So let's say the elephant here has a weight of 40,000 newtons, approximately 5 tons, and the diameter of the elephant's foot is 0.40 meters. Well, basically, if the diameter is 0.40 meters, the radius here is going to be equal to 2.2 meters. And if I want to calculate, let's just say that the elephant is standing on all 4 legs there. So basically, the pressure is going to equal the force divided by the area. And that force is going to be 10,000 newtons, 10,000 newtons on each foot. And the area there, if I know the radius of the elephant's foot, the area can be determined by pi r squared. So basically, the pressure is equal to 10,000 newtons divided by pi times 0.20 meters squared. And can I get a little help with that calculation? Well, 2 sig figs, that would be 80,000 pascals. All right, so let me write that over here. 80,000 pascals. And making some space. Now, over here, the pressure is going to equal the force divided by the area. Again, let's assume that she's standing on her 2 heels. I know, that's not including this part, but let's just say she's balancing on her 2 heels here. Let's just try to figure that out. So basically, the 580 divided in half, what would that be? Basically, 290 newtons all over the area, which is 0.021 meters. Well, the radius then of that little heel would be what? 0.0105 meters? Yes? So basically then this becomes pi times 0.0105 meters squared, like that. And what does that crunch out to be? 270,000 pascals. That's why I like, you could probably walk an elephant across the gymnasium floor and the elephant probably wouldn't damage the gymnasium floor. But a woman walking across the gymnasium floor in her high heel shoes, she could do some serious damage because of the intense pressure. You know, it would probably put little indents in the wooden floor.